In the video Gathering Storm, there are many different opinions and beliefs on the effect of water on many different places and how that will affect the human life and what goes on as well. According to many scientists in South Florida, in the coming decades, that the whole country will be underwater. This is because of the carbon dioxide emissions into the atmosphere, and they're being released into the world. Although a major crisis is on the verge of happening, people and even the state officials are ignoring the situations and problems, such as streets floodings from high water, drain floodings with salt water as well, especially in Florida. There is one mayor in Miami who's been trying to put out these problems over time, but the sea level always goes up. And water comes out of the drains into the streets, immediately starts flooding and affecting many different pumps that are under the ground and pushes the water back to where it came from. And because of this water rising, it'll cause many different surfaces to elevate, and it will raise the roads, and the streets will be higher, which could cause many damages in foundations and cracks of homes and roads that people drive on as well. I also believe that with the sea levels rising, this will cause many different effects on the economic and ecological life in these places. And whereas these areas that are more stormy and they get a lot of water, this is only going to make it worse because these places are not able to contain this much water that is coming in, which allows for the higher raise of sea level and will cause water to be stranded more often throughout these streets and will cause many different effects on what is actually going on in the human's daily life as well, especially in the state of Florida. Although that mayor in Miami does not believe in climate change and believes that it is human made, which in my opinion is absolutely barbaric to just come out and say it like that. But everyone has a right to their own opinion and they have a right to back it up if they see so. He does not see a sense of urgency, and all these solutions are preparing them for this 50, 60 years down the road, which honestly needs to be within the next 10 to 20 years. America has the solutions to these problems. They just need to use them at the right times instead of using these fossil fuels, which is destroying the air pollution and the ozone layers and the atmosphere as well. There is many different technologies such as wind power, hydropower, electric cars, and other eco-friendly sources of energy. This will all help with the solutions in order to solve these problems. And many people do not realize in these areas with lots of water that the oceans play a huge role, whereas more rain and water is coming in, that is going to increase the sea level, which is going to disperse more water into these areas where it typically may not be, because water always finds a way and it always has to go somewhere. And higher up authorities and officials need to take a closer look at the gathering storms and the water coming in, and they need to make the proper adjustments and claims in order to solve these solutions.